What's up mga kapadres? Again, I'm Mike of So Padres, and boy, we are back. Here at So Padres, we do unboxing videos, reviews on sneakers and toys. And before we begin, I'd like to give a big shout out to our boy Ash, who again lent us this pair, which we'll be getting into as you guys saw in the thumbnail and the title. Today we have the Jordan 1 Rebellionaire. So here we have it. Came in a brown box. Again, this is Ash's W from Park Access. Came in the usual Park Access box. Let's get it out of there. And here we have it. Let's take a detailed look at the Rebellionaire's box. So for the top, you have a big, badass looking X in red, which is of course known to be the band logo, which we'll get into more in a bit. And for the side, you have their Nike swoosh branding in gray, and all over the box you have these words that seem to be a graffiti. So wearing them, I can read wearing them, they can't stop. We'll check that more when we take a detailed look at the shoes. So for the other side, it's also Nike, gray Nike for this part too. And for the bottom, they can't stop you from wearing them. Yun, that's the actual message. This part, usual stuff here. For the size tag, it's a USA 10. And the official colorway is Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG. Black, white, particle gray. So as you can see, it's half size smaller. For this one, Kapadring Ash decided to go down half a size. So let's open it. Top of the box goes off. Here's the official receipt from Nike Park Access. Suggested retail price is 9,095 pesos. Free shipping. And I think resale for this is around 15,000 pesos. So before I pull it out of the box, I read somewhere this is supposed to be a collab with another brand, but I can no longer find it now. So it's also not written on the box anywhere or anywhere on the internet. If you guys know, feel free to comment down below. So let's take a detailed look at the paper first. So for the paper, you see here, which I'll pull out in a bit. And inside that special paper, there's a regular white paper. Pulat muna natin yung sapatos. Tapos tignan natin ang kanyang special paper. Let's pull the special paper out and then get rid of the box. So locally here in the Philippines, these were released directly by Nike, by Nike Park Access. But in abroad, they were actually released in shops or small boutiques like Phenom and Undefeated. So now for the paper, it's really long. It's this long. So it's basically a picture of the old ad for the Jordan 1 breads in 1985. I'm not sure if the commercial was also in 1985, but it's definitely from that specific commercial saying that these were banned from the league, and Mike still kept wearing them. So MJ was fined on a per game basis for every time he stepped on the court every night where he played in his black and red shoes. Fun fact, the actual shoe that MJ was wearing when he got fined was the Nike Airship in black and red, and he was wearing a PE where the back part said Air Jordan instead of Nike Airship. So for more details about the Nike Airship, I will insert pics and leave a link in the description box down below for our mentor Filotalk's video that includes the Nike Airship in red. Aside from the details, everything's there. The story of or the actual shoe that got banned, the Nike Airship came to be, and then how Nike and Jordan brand changed up their story a bit on how they marketed that it was the Jordan 1 bread that MJ actually wore. And basically it was super effective. As you can see, nowadays, Jordan brand is still the most hyped brand when it comes to footwear. The Airship includes parang printed out letter stating that MJ is being fined on a per game basis every time he wears that. So for the colorway, for me personally, it's kind of three themes that were combined to pull off this beauty. First off, it's obviously the Jordan 1 shadow. That's the base of the colorway of the shoe. And then on top of that is this graffiti style. Of course, Nike, I think LeBron's and other shoes, they released graffiti, quote and unquote graffiti named colorways or themed colorways. You can insert pictures of that too. And then for the third part, of course, is the part that we just talked about, which is of course the band theme. So there were previous Jordan 1s, I think the breads, that had an X on the back. So yun, shadow, band, and graffiti. So as for the graffiti, yun nga nabasa natin earlier, they can stop you from wearing them. So taking a closer look, starting off with the outsole. Of course, this one has a super classic Jordan 1 outsole, one of the greatest traction patterns of all time. This time it came in gray. Of course, para rin siyang sa shadow. Radial part here, Nike and the swoosh here, and usual stuff there. And then going up to the midsole, this whole thing of course is a rubber cup sole, and within that rubber cup sole lies an EVA wedge, and sitting within that EVA wedge right about here is a basic air unit just here in the back and nothing up front. And moving up to the upper, this has a really nice and soft, I dare say premium leather that actually doesn't have a patent finish. Hindi siya patent leather, but they're on paper they're calling it stressed leather, but I watched and read somewhere that this is actually leather with PU or polyurethane coating. So yun, that's what makes up the graffiti design or print on the upper. So for more details, here's a close look. Air Jordan Wings logo, really nice touch. And then here's the band, medial side, panels. And for the tongue, of course, still a nylon tongue in black. And then Nike Air swoosh. Usual stuff here. And then came with usual Jordan carton inserts. Stock laces is black. And let's take a look at the inside. Nothing special for the insole. You can see the blue borders. Of course, that means that it is a basic ortholite insole. Let's take a look at the other foot. Practically the same thing. Only difference with this one is it has the white and single extra laces that is included. And of course, for sizing, go true to size. So that's it. If you made it to this part of the video, super duper thank you. If it's your first time on this video and on this channel, please consider subscribing, smashing the like button. That really goes a long way to help us. Leave a comment down below, share this video, and hit that notification bell. Again, I'm Mike of Padres. In behalf of Kapadring Von and Kat, thank you so much. Peace out. Until the next one.